Hello, and welcome to EMH Talks. And today we'll be talking to Mack Arthur Parks, owner of Strawberry Letters. How are you doing today?
Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good.
That's good, that's good. Okay, first thing I want to know is, what made you come up with your own greeting card line?
Well, it come out of necessity. I was traveling on the road, I think back in 2013, and I was trying to find a Mother's Day card, believe it or not, for my mom while I was traveling over the road. But I just couldn't pull over, you know, and just go in the store and make it happen and go find a post office to mail. It was just too much time, you know, so I said, it got to be something online to where I could do that, you know, just go online and give me a Mother's Day card and put my name to it and have them ship it out. I'm thinking 10, 12 bucks, that should work.
Right.
You know? But when I went out there, it wasn't there. And I saw, and at that moment, I said, you know, this may be an opportunity for me to do something like that, you know. So I thought about it. I thought about it real good, as a matter of fact. And I thought about Mother's Day, but Mother's Day is just once a year.
Right.
So I said that wouldn't suffice, you know. So I needed to do something. If I was going to take on that challenge, it needed to be something that's year around, you know. So I know I like to write love songs and stuff like that. And
Okay.
so I said, but how about I make a card? You know, a guy talking to a girl, you know, and sometimes vice versa, you know, and just work on that, you know. So that's where the idea come from, but because there was something missing in the marketplace already, I felt anyway, and I just thought that was a good idea to fill that need.
Okay, so why the name Strawberry Letters?
Oh, I get that a lot of times, you know.
It's so unique, it's catchy.
Okay, I thank you, you know. But you know, it was trying, you know, because I was going through different names and love letters and I was just trying different names, but it was like the type of cards I'm going to write. They're about love and this, that, and the other, or just talking to a woman or just wanting to meet her and all that. So I thought about flowers and stuff like that, and I just said Strawberry Letters. You know, it came, but it was going through, you know, names and this, that, and the other. But when I said Strawberry Letters, it just locked in. It locked in. But at the same time, I didn't want red. I wanted something different.
Okay.
You know? So this purple, that's, you know, I jumped on it.
It's fire. I'm liking that.
Thanks.
So how long have you been writing?
I've been writing for about over 20 years. It was just as a hobby.
Okay, so you're seasoned.
Okay, yeah. I'll go with that. You know, but yeah, over 20 years. I remember I was in the service and I used to write, and you know, I just to write and have a melody in my head playing along with it. But I never did know how to get into the music industry and all that, so I just kept it as a hobby and just kept doing it.
Okay,
You know?
I like that. I had the pleasure of reading one of your cards backstage before we came out.
Okay.
And can I say, muy caliente. Woo. But I want to know, do you mind gracing us with one of your cards today?
Okay.
Okay, now keep it PG, keep it G.
Oh no, I mean everything.
This is regular
no.
TV.
This is the deal. I mean, it's good. It's good.
Okay.
This one is called Deeply Rooted.
Deeply rooted.
Yeah,
okay.
Deeply Rooted, and it goes like this. There's a soulful connection between us, deeply rooted in perfect harmony. It has a spiritual type of feel, like saying amen on Sunday morning. Come a little closer. Let me whisper in your ear. Are you feeling what I'm feeling? You know, so that's the type of vibe I be picking up.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Well,
You
we
know?
can definitely say, if a guy gave his woman that card, he definitely out the doghouse. Definitely out the doghouse.
Okay.
So tell us, what makes Strawberry Letters different from any of the other greeting cards out there?
Well, I focus on the relationship type of deal, you know, and it seemed like every time I was go buy a card for someone, I'm up and down that aisle about 45 minutes before I select something, you know. And reason being because it was kind of empty to me. You know, that's just, they didn't have any soul, you know.
Right.
So I wanted to put my spin, you know, on the greeting card industry and see how it works, you know. But at the same time, I know it's more than just words. You know, that's the beginning of it. But I had a certain look in mind, you know what I mean? And so I wanted an art type of look. I didn't want to just draw stuff and just put it up there, you know. But I have a particular art look to where when you see it on the card, it's the same type of artwork that you can hang in your home. So in developing this, you know, I did just that. I put my cards, start them off on canvas. So they'll look good in your home, but at the same time, when we break it down, we can put it on a greeting card and, you know, sell that as well.
Okay, because I know you have one called Sweet Lips, Sugar Lips. I would love to have that hanging over my bed. Oh, my.
Yeah, it's, I mean, they're neat, but see, this is by design. You know what I mean? I wanted to do this by design so that the strawberry letters will be more than just a card. It's a brand. That's what I want to get into.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what was the hardest task in putting strawberry letters together?
The hardest task had to be finding the right people to do the right job. For instance, I knew I had the writing down. I knew what I wanted to say, but I had to find someone to give me that look. You know what I mean? Okay. So I tried several different people. Then I came over here to Initiators over here, and I found Mr. Barry Brown, right? Okay. And Barry gave me that look. I just seen it one time. I'm like, that's it. You know what I mean? You know how sometimes you be looking for something for so long, and you just take one look at something, and you're like, okay, I see the promised land.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
You know? So it worked like that. So yeah, but just getting back, you know, finding that person to do the right job, that was very important. And then too, you know, after the artist, I found the artist. It was the person that lay out the cards.
Right.
You know what I mean? That was a challenge. You know, I thought, you know, you just put the words together, put everything in there and go. It's not that simple.
Right.
It's not. I had to go up valleys and mountains to get that done, you know. So finally, when I settled on this lady out of New York, she laid the card out for me, and she laid it out quick, but she had that design, the look, the font. So I mean, she just laid it all in there, and I didn't have to do too much talking. So it just let me know that I have to work with people they're good at their craft, at what they do. You know, so it's like, I'm good at what I do. I need you to be good at what you do, you know, so that it keeps moving, you know. So yeah, but finding those people was a challenge. That was the hardest thing. Yeah.
I could imagine. Where do you see yourself in Strawberry Letters 5 years from now?
5 years from now. You know, sometimes I don't think about it like that because I'm just trying to
living in the moment.
You're trying to get off the ground here, you know. But you know, ultimately, 5 years, I want to have a distribution, you know, nationwide distribution, or even in different countries, because we on the internet, and so it's not just regulated to the states here. You know what I mean? So overseas is in my view as well. You know what I mean? Overseas distributions in my view as well. Okay.
Which leads us to my next question. Is there any special demographic you're trying to target?
Well, you know, out the gate, you know, I wanted to start in the black community because this is where I didn't see as much love connection and stuff, and cards and stuff like that, with the type of art look and with the look that I had in my eye that I wanted to bring to the marketplace. But what I'm finding out is that, you know, it's a little bit bigger than that, you know.
Right.
And that's fine. It's just the fact that at this point here, I'm gonna start here and then branch out, you know, as we go forward. but the marketplace, you know, kind of demands for, you know, black greeting cards with a romantic tip, and just bringing something different, you know, to the marketplace and online.
Okay, okay. So if anyone wants to purchase one of these upscale greeting cards, how can they go about doing so?
Oh, you will go to www.strawberryletters.com.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. Are you on any media sites?
Oh, yeah, you can find us too on, we're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, you know, and those social media sites are really growing more than I thought, you know. I thought if I just stayed on Facebook, you know, with my friends or whatever, it would grow, but, and it did, but I did it backwards. I went to the marketplace first before I put them on my personal Facebook, because I wanted to see what the market, how they would react to such a product, you know.
Right.
And they gave me my answer. So I'm like,
Okay, so good
that's-
reviews.
yes,
Good
yes,
reviews.
yes,
Okay,
yes,
I'm
yes.
loving this.
Yes.
Okay, you heard it first from the one and only Mack Arthur Parks. If you missed the website, it'll come across the screen below, but that's www.strawberryletters.com. You can also follow him on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Until then, keep living, laughing, and loving life to the fullest.